Hello YouTube, this is Clue. This is my second official video. And it's not going to be a good one because this happened. Yeah. So, I guess I'll start the story there. I'm at work, it's slow, and there's other people at the counter, serving people. It's the one that comes in once an hour. And I figured, well, I'm out in like 45 minutes, so I wonder if I can get out of here a little bit early. So I asked my boss, hey, can I leave at 2 instead of 2:30? And she's like, yeah, you can leave. I guess that's fine. And then, she's like, well, I just need you to do this one thing for me before you leave. And I'm like, alright, whatever. So she asked me to bag up some chicken tenders, or cut the bags open and put them in little containers and package them, whatever. I'm like, sweet, I can do that. It's easy. I'll get it done. So then, I'm down to my last bag of chicken tenders, and there were no scissors around, so I had to use a knife. It was there, okay. I went to go cut open the bag, and instead of cutting the bag, I cut my finger. And at first, I was thinking, this isn't that bad, okay? It's not that bad. I'm just going to run to the sink, rinse it off, wrap it up, and get a Band-Aid. Got to the sink, realized that it was bleeding everywhere, and had to go and get my manager. And she asked, how bad is it? And of course, I didn't want to freak myself out, so I told her it wasn't that bad and I just needed a Band-Aid. Well, she walked me over to the first aid kit and told me to take the napkin off my finger so she could put it on. And she started to, in a very calm way, but I could tell based on her eyes, I looked in her eyes, I saw it, was freaking out. And she said, I think that you might need to go over to the pharmacy, because I work in a grocery store, so there's a pharmacy in there, luckily. At this point, I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm going to have to get stitches, and I don't want stitches. So she walked me over there. The pharmacist unravels whatever thing I had put on there for the walkover, and there was blood everywhere. Blood absolutely all over my hand, all over the napkin. I still have some on this hand. That's kind of gross, but I'll clean it off after I shut this video off. Anyway, so he takes a look at it, and he realizes that I may need to get stitches, but they may not be able to stitch it because it's in such a weird spot, because it's like right where my nail is, around to the front. And he says, alright, here's what we're going to do. You're going to go out back with me, and you're going to stick your finger in the air like an idiot and see if it slowly stops bleeding all over your hand and all over your face and whatever. So I'm back there like an idiot, and there's customers, they can see me. Back there like an idiot with my finger in the air, blood pouring down. He says, alright, give me your finger, sticks a Band-Aid on it, bleeds through the Band-Aid. And I'm thinking, shit, I'm really going to have to get stitches. What the fuck? I've never had stitches. That's scary. Okay, to me it's scary. So, let alone the fact that I almost cut my finger off with a serrated bread knife. Lame, right? So he's like, alright, I'm gonna wrap it up in gauze and we'll see what happens. If it bleeds through the gauze, you're going to get stitches or something. Even if they can't stitch it, they're gonna do something. And, meanwhile in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm just going to go buy a bottle of super glue and fix this puppy by myself, because I don't want needle and thread near my finger. That's for sewing, not for human skin. I think it's gross. But it may help. Either way. So, he wrapped up my finger. It's still throbbing because it's so tight. But I'm not taking it off because I don't want to see what it looks like, and I don't want it to start bleeding again. I'll take it off later. So he wraps up my finger, tells me to put it down, and then, we watched it for like 5 minutes, and it didn't bleed through the gauze. So I didn't have to go get stitches, luckily. But then I had to go fill out an accident report, and I didn't end up getting out of there until 2:30 anyway, because I had to get my check and, whatever. So it was lame. I'm kind of pissed that, my plan to get out early didn't work. And now I have a giant cut on my finger that may or may not need stitches. Oh well, what a day. See you later.